Welcome everybody. It's the biggest event of the year, the one you all been waiting for. You got your tickets, you're here. That's right, it's Shoulder Polooza, baby. Bow, bow, bow. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing 20 sets of work focusing on our shoulders, 6 different exercises, and we're doing it all on a flat bench style Bowflex. So we're gonna kick things off with some shoulder sweeps, then we're gonna do some shoulder raises, shoulder press, shoulder flies, shoulder shrugs, and then finish things off with some shoulder pulls. So again, 20 sets. We're going to be using the clock behind me to count everything down. This is going to be HIIT style workout, 35 seconds on, 25 seconds off. And we're going to break things into 5 different circuits. Each circuit, we're going to have a little bit of rest between each, but we are just going to be rolling through this, blasting our shoulders. This is going to be a tough one because we're going to be burning that same muscle group the entire workout today. So if you're going to be joining me, please give this video a like. Feel free to give me a comment below if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you right back for the warm-up. All right, we're kicking it off with some tuck jacks. Now for these, you're going to clap your hands above your head, and then you're also going to do an alternating high knee, where then you clap your hands beneath your knees. And we're going to be doing this for 60 seconds. And we'll come back to our tuck jacks later in our warm-up here. But for now, we're just getting loosened up, get that blood flowing. And, lift that knee as high as it can comfortably go. And, focus on stretching out those shoulder blades in your back as you're bringing your hands together and stretching them out wide. All right, so next we're going to do some half circles. So this is going to be kind of like our saucers here. Let's go into this now, where we're going to start with our head pointed one direction right over our shoulder, and then we're going to do a half circle to bring it to the other shoulder, and back and forth. And loosen up that neck. And you can also do a couple full spirals if you want here. We're just trying to get our neck and our upper back and shoulders all nice and loose. All right, here we go. So next we're going to move into some arm swings to pull. So I like doing an elbow pull above my head here, like this. And we're going to be stretching out those triceps. And you can tap yourself on the back here, or you can pull that elbow across your body here, just like this. And let's do a couple swings. And we're going to switch arms here and another elbow pull. All right, so let's move back to some tuck jacks again. Another 30 seconds of these. Tap those hands above your head and then underneath the raised knee. Just another 15 seconds of these or so. All right, so next we're going to do some arm circles. So stretch them out all the way, and we're going to do little circles that gradually get bigger and bigger until they can't get any bigger, which they should be about now. Do a couple full circles, and now let's change directions, and we're slowly going to bring them in. All right, nice. So with those arms all the way outstretched, we're just going to do some torso twist. Spin your body around. Feel that nice twist in your spine. Keep those arms outstretched. And for our final lift today, we got something a little bit different for Shoulder Polooza. We got to raise the roof. So for this, you're just going to bring those hands, press them up to the sky like you're doing the raise the roof, it's on fire here. And what you want to do is stretch those arms out all the way and then bring them down all the way so you feel that crunch in your shoulder blades here as we're just raising the roof, getting ready for Shoulder Polooza here. So yeah, another 10 seconds of that. As you guys do that, I'm going to unfold my Bowflex here. All right, so first thing we need to do is remove our bench. We're not going to be using this in the first part of our routine today. And then we're going to start racking up our weights. So for the heavy weight setting, which I'll be doing today, I'm going to rack up 50 pounds of power rods on each side. Lightweights or medium setting, I would do 30. And a lightweight setting, I would try 20 pounds, but you can adjust that to your need as well. It can come down a bit. These first few lifts are going to be pretty difficult. So we're going to be doing 3 circuits of this weight setting in these lifts, and then we're going to have a little bit of a break, and then we're going to wrap it up with 2 circuits of a different weight setting, a heavier weight setting. And let's get into it. So our first lift is going to be a 1-arm shoulder sweep. So you're going to grab the handle, and I've got my legs up against the bar that the seat slides on, and I'm going to grab one hand on the crossbar, and then I'm going to flare this arm out nice and wide, just like this here. All right, so everybody join me here. We got 35 seconds of shoulder sweep. So we're going to, sweep this arm out. Now I like to think of it as I'm sweeping the floor here kind of aggressively, throwing that dust or whatever out. You should be crouched down just a little bit, and that's going to help us get the nice range of motion here, where we bring our handle all the way across the body and out. All right, so for our second lift, we're just going to spin around here, and we're going to do it with the other arm for our shoulder sweep number 2. And so we got just another 10 seconds or so. Let me show it to you again. Left arm on my crossbar here, right arm on the handle, and then I'm going to sweep this arm across my body here, just like this. Nice and smooth. And if you're thinking this is too easy, well, you're just getting started. We got 20 sets of shoulder work today. And after each set, we're going to have, or each circuit, we're going to have a minute break. So we got a little bit more time to kind of rest and gather ourselves before we get back into the following circuit. All right, nice. So our next lift, we're going to be doing a front shoulder raise. So for this, you're going to grab the 2 handles and you're going to face the tower, and then you're going to raise them up in front of you, just like that. All right, let's go, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Now raise those handles up. Stand up straight, nice and tall here. Don't throw your back into this. And you can raise those handles at least the shoulder height. Take them a couple inches above if you can. All right, nice. So our next lift, we're going to spin around and we're going to have our back to the tower, and we're going to do a crouched shoulder press. So why I'm doing it crouched? Well, that's because I can't do a standing one. The handles aren't quite long enough. So I'm going to crouch down a little bit, and then I kind of have my my lower back against the machine here, and then I'm going to just press straight up just like this here. And also you can have the handles inside as well. I like them on the inside much better here. And we're just kind of hovering here in an imaginary seat while we press up. Ten more seconds and then you got your first break. All right, so we've got this 25 seconds plus another 35 seconds, so we got a 1 minute break here. Now you're going to see me throughout this video go off camera just a little bit. I need to make sure my video is still recording. It is awfully hot in my garage here, and I've had some issues with my camera turning off recently in this Florida heat, so bear with me for that. So grab yourself a drink, rest it up. And we're going to be getting into our shoulder sweeps again here. So again, I've kind of got my legs up against the row bar here, or the sliding bar. And we grab the handle, grab our crossbar, and then we're going to be pulling this weight across our body, just like this. All right, here we go, everybody. Now let's sweep the floor. All right, spinning around to our other side here into some more shoulder sweeps. All right, get that hand on the crossbar. Let's get ready for our next set here. Crouch down a bit, and we are going to flare that arm out as we sweep it nice and smooth across the body. Not so easy anymore, getting hard already. Got 10 more seconds. All right. Whew. Next, we've got those shoulder raises. And again, for this, you're facing the tower. You're going to grab them handles, and then you're going to raise them up. Stay nice and loose. Here we go. Raise those handles up. Come on. All right, nice. We got our crouched shoulder press coming up next here. Again, back resting up against the tower here as we're going to crouch down a little bit. And again, I'm going to have the handles coming from the inside as I do my press up instead of on the outside, just like this here. All right, now everybody join me, getting that shoulder press going. This is the last set of circuit 2. All right, so we've got another 1-minute break here. Take it easy, grab that water, and now I'm still recording. Let me tell you, when you think you're recording a video, we got another 35 seconds after this, but if you think you've been recording a video, you got a good take, only to find your camera overheated and it didn't hold that recording, it is so frustrating. And so I'm not letting that happen tonight. So We got our one arm shoulder sweeps coming at it again. It's gonna be our final set of our shoulder sweeps, as this is gonna be our third circuit of these exercises here. So again, one arm crossbar, one arm on the handle, and then we're gonna pull that weight across our body, just like this here. Come on, join me. This is our 9th set of 20, so we're over 40% done. If you're struggling, that's okay. Give me what you can. Give me all you got on these. I mean, Shoulder Polooza is a rite of passage. So, you know, it might take you a couple times to finish Shoulder Polooza, but that's okay. We're getting prepared up for our other shoulder, though. All right, now let's flare it out. Twelve more seconds of shoulder sweeps, and you're done with them. All right. Moving into our shoulder raises. We're facing the tower. Ten seconds. And we'll be lifting it up. All right, let's go, everybody. Lift those handles up to at least shoulder height. Almost there, almost there. All right, one more set until our extended break, which will be two minutes long coming up here. Or is it a minute 35? I think it's a minute. No, it's a minute 30 coming up after this, where we're going to be re-racking our weights. We're going to take a little bit of a breather. But to get to that, we got to do our final set of shoulder press here. So get crouched, back up against that tower, and press up. Keep working, keep with me. We're almost to the break. All right, so we got our minute 30 that's counting down here. Let me check that recording. We're still going. It must be 90 degrees in my garage here. So for this break time, you know, grab yourself some water, and we're going to adjust our weight setting up a little bit. So might seem a little crazy to bring our weights up after doing these lifts. You know, we're 60% of the way done and we're adding weight, but that's all right. We're doing a little bit easier of lifts here. Stuff like our shoulder shrugs are going to be a tad easier. So let's get this all racked up here. And we're going to start things off with some shoulder flies. And for this, we're going to be facing our tower, and we're going to grab the hand that's on, you know, each respective side, and then we're going to bring those handles up like this. Now, if you're already going to be regretting adding that weight, you can drop it off too. I'm going to try and keep the whole 80 pounds on. It's going to be tough, but this ain't made to be easy. All right, everybody join me here. Break time is over, and let's get flying here. Raise those handles up to shoulder height. Now I'm kind of having my knee tap this crossbar in front of me, gives me a little extra leverage. These are tough. All right, so our next lift, we're gonna be doing shoulder shrugs. Now, I still have my bench removed here at this point, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my handles here, and then I'm gonna put one knee on my bench like this, and then I'm gonna raise those shoulders, kind of bring them up towards my ears, so I'm shrugging my shoulders, and I'm gonna hold it just for about a second. And as I do that, I'm pulling this weight up or towards me. Now you can lean a little bit further, and that's going to make these shrugs a little harder. Again, you can hold those shoulders up towards your ears for a second. Add in a little bit more difficulty there. So we're moving into shoulder pulls. So for these, I'm going to be grabbing the handle across from me. So I've got my left arm grabbing this furthest away handle, and then I'm going to just pull this weight up right towards my shoulders, pretty much as high as I can go for a shoulder pull. Here we go. So we're going to do shoulder pull, one each side, have a minute break, and then we're in our last circuit. Ten more seconds. You're almost there. Right. Spin it around. We're doing our other shoulder here. Now I like having one arm on my waist here, and I'll be pulling this up nice and high. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Now let's pull, bring it up. Stay in control. You're getting so close. All right, so we got 1 minute of rest here. Grab yourself that water as we go into our final circuit. Just 4 more sets remain, and you'll have completed Shoulder Polooza, the rite of passage. So I'll be recording a bunch of other videos that are focused on a particular muscle group. I've got a few planned out. So I've got Chest Fest is going to be one of them coming up, and then I got Armageddon after that. But I still need some ideas on what to call a leg routine and a back routine. So if you got ideas on that, throw them in the comment below, and I might just take your suggestion on what to name those things. So anyways, we've got shoulder flies coming on up. So grab those handles, face the tower, and we're gonna be raising them up just like this. And if you need to adjust your weight, that's okay. Drop it down to where you need to be and finish this set out with me. You got 10 more seconds. Ooh, that was the toughest lift we have left. And we're gonna be getting into shoulder shrugs, facing away from the machine. Grab them handles, and you're gonna have one knee on your bench here. And for me, I guess it really helps to have my bench locked in place, where you can lie down the entire bench, and we're gonna be shrugging here. As you bring your shoulders up to those ears, pull that weight up there. Just shrug it off. This is lift number 18. You're almost there. Come on. Whew. And we are into our final 2 exercises, and we got back-to-back shoulder pulls, and then we can call it a day here. So reaching across the bench here, the bar, grab that opposite handle, pull it up to your shoulder, and here we go, 35 seconds. You have less than 1 minute of effort or work remaining. Finish strong. Give me all you got. All right. Final set coming up. We're spinning around. Getting in position here. Grab that handle and visualize finishing this routine. All right, now let's go. Join me. Let's finish strong. Twenty more seconds. Great job, everybody, on making it through today's routine. This was a really difficult one. Now, I'm re-recording the outro because my camera died about 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds after my final set, so I kind of lucked out there. Don't forget to remove your power rods from tension and rack them up. Also, please don't forget to give this video a like or comment below if you enjoyed this workout. And as always, be good yourself, be good to others, and thank you for watching.